This is how I replaced my original 1997 Honda Civic seat with a 2004 Honda Accord original seat. I decided to change it because it was more comfortable. I was able to use the same original Honda Civic seat belt buckle latch. The only reason why I decided to change it as well is because of the seats. They align close to my original seats. Now I need to make new holes to hold the seats in place. I will show you how I made new holes to hold the seats in place. This part of the Honda Accord seat was perfect to install the first bolt. On the other side, I needed to make a hole right here in order to hold the seats in place with the original bolt. I used my Milwaukee drill driver and drill bits to make a hole. I will leave a link in the description for this tool. This is how I made the hole. It was not perfect, but the idea is to hold the seats in place. This is how the rear bolts for the seats came out. I really like how it almost fits the same as my original seats. The bolts on the front of the seat were a little bit harder to install. I will show you a great idea on how to install the front bolts. But before that, this is how my original seatbelt buckle latch came out. I installed it onto the 04 Honda Accord seat. I really like how my original seatbelt buckle latch came out as well. If you like this video so far, give it a big like.
Didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch it.
Finally, the hard part was making the front holes for the seats. I made a small hole indicator like this with the seat in place. I also made another hole indicator like this on the other side. We will need different bolts for the front seat. I cut open the interior carpet with a blade. Then I made a hole where the indicator mark was that I made. This is an example of how I installed the bolts for the front seat. I was struggling a long time to come up with an idea of how to do this. This is a great idea of how to install the front bolts. I used solid steel wire to help me install the front bolts. I will leave a link in the description to buy solid steel wire. The bolt that I installed here was too short. I ended up installing a different kind of bolt that was longer. These are the longer bolts I used, and this is how I made them hold. I used a wrench to hold the bolt and I added a nut to it. Finally, this is how the bolts came out once installed.